Hello everyone, here I am Harsh Lad, and today I am going to explain my individual project regarding solar energy solution. Nowadays, uh, in this contemporary time, demand of electric energy is so high because population is also high, and people also require sufficient electron using sufficient so too much electronics. Uh, it is not possible to produce electric energy from conventional technology by using coal and hydro. So nowadays, people are inclined themselves towards the solar energy because solar energy is it is a very vast source of energy, and also quality is good. It doesn't produce any fume, and doesn't create any pollution in. So it is good for environment, and nowadays people are also considered about environment impact. So I think solar energy is good for to produce elect, electrical engineering, uh, energy. Okay, so as compared to yesteryears, nowadays improvement in solar panel is too much improved. So what in previous years, few years back, solar panels were not that much effective and sufficient to produce energy, and efficiency is too much low. But nowadays, due to research and development, solar panel is too much improved and too much efficient. So by using this solar panel and installing it in at your personal house or at business, it is very impactful for both individuals and environment. Okay, and it will also decrease the dependency of conventional energy, so we don't have to depend on a grid. Okay, and by using solar energy we can also reduce our electricity bill because we don't have to uh, we will not use too much energy from grid. Instead we will use energy from solar panel, which is produced by sun and solar panel. Okay, so in this business, so economics I used market first is market analysis, demand supply, market structure, elasticity, cost analysis, opportunity cost, and competitive price, and last one is economics growth. Okay, so I'll start from market analysis. Well, as I told earlier, nowadays there are too much competitors in market, and so many people are inclined towards solar to provide solar energy and other services related to solar panel. So uh, market is quite tough, but if we provide some good services and additional service to customer, so that we can easily create our place in market, and we can also uh, make our standard in market. Okay, if I talk about supply and demand, supply and demand is quite good. So and solar energy is now booming nowadays. So supply is quite good, and demand will be quite good. And we can, as business increased, we can deal with suppliers such as producers of solar panels, so that we can get solar panels at a less price, and we can also do bargaining. And if I talk cost minimization, so first we will talk about labor. and fixed labor and panel cost. So if we can use, Joel, you have any question? I think you are mute.
Yeah, like so this how this solar panel as you said economically help the government. So is there any direct economic effect or
Oh,
indirect?
okay. So to some extent, it is indirect. If I start my business to install a solar panel or like to make solar panels, okay, then it will directly impact on government because I will generate revenues. And also, as I mentioned earlier, it is booming industry, so that
Hmm.
more people will get job in this.
Okay,
And also research and development is still going on to improve
okay,
solar. Okay, so I can also give job to well educated engineers and other peoples also.
okay,
And also nowadays government is also provide incentives if we uh, if we want to install solar panel. So people are nowadays too much inclined toward solar to install solar panel, and it will
okay,
also their uh, bill, so that
okay.
it will more impactful in environmental growth, sorry, economic growth. Okay, so do you have any questions? So
No, that was nice. Uh, Let me proceed further with my business plan.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So what I have chosen for the economic assignment is a business of EV charging stations. As we all know that today the automobile industry is moving forward to the EV sector, EV vehicles like in Western country they are using cars like Tesla is one of the booming company because of the EV sector, and in Asian country there are multiple mopeds which are running on EV. So, based on that, I have chosen to establish a business in Canada for EV charging station. So, what I have studied, when we do set up an EV charging station, so that when I supposed to set up an EV station, so what I need is first of all is a need, like where it's needed, in which area people can be more affected, or who are the people who can use this. So we have to choose a land like where we can set up our charging station. So I felt that restaurants, business, corporate, where corporate offices are there, so we do have to choose a corporate area or highways. We generally people use EV vehicles for their like in city traveling, but when people wanted to go for outstation rides, they need charging. So this could be more beneficial for people. And if I talk about economy, so its impact on a very high scale, when we wanted to set up an EV charging station, so the construction industry will be directly involved. Industry will be directly involved. Maintenance industry will directly be involved. And when we wanted to set up charger, so there are some sort of company who are making chargers, so they will directly get a business. So they will earn some money and they can spend the money on their own expenditures. So by that they can help government, and we can directly provide labor work. Like we can provide salary to laborers who are there for us and who can do work for us. So they will earn a lot, and they can spend the money, and the government can generate revenue from their expenditure. So this could help better, and also it will help to develop infrastructure like better transportation network, as government as today's generation is moving to EV. So better transportation network will be generated through because of this EV charging station, and the modernization, we can say, as the world is moving forward with the modernization. And also it will impact environment as well, because with the use of EV, there will be reduction in emission as well as clean air will be there. So this is one of the great business idea which will impact country economically as well as environmentally. So this is what I have chosen. If anyone would like to ask something, I'm happy to. So uh, your mic is muted, Mohit. Mohit, you are muted.
Mohit, you are muted.
Okay. Now I am audible.
Yes.
Yes.
I just want to ask you that, like you have given a good example of Tesla, right? So
Yeah.
they pioneered the EV companies, right? Already there are more uh, mechanical companies which have provided this solution earlier, but Tesla is one of the best, right? Their sales
Yeah.
are skyrocketing. So do you think there are any other companies who can compete in future in Tesla?
Yeah, like if we talk about Asia, Tata is one of the great competitor of Tesla, because in Asiatic countries, Tata is selling hell lot of units. And if particularly we talk about India, Tata is leading because Tesla is not there in India. That is why Tata is leading in India,
And
and they're booming.
yeah, and
And
also Dhruvil, it is more affordable. Tesla
yeah,
is
even
very
Hyundai is there.
costly,
Yeah, Tesla is costly.
costly,
Even
and
Hyundai is there in the
yes,
market. Even some luxury brands like Mercedes, BMW, Audi, they have
yes.
also jumped
Audi,
into
Volvo is
EV
doing great.
cars.
Volvo is doing great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so they
so
can
I
compete
think
there.
yeah, this is a good business idea.
Yes, you are
And
mute, bro.
We cannot. You are not audible, bro.
No, we cannot hear you. Not yet, bro. You are still not
Not yet.
audible.
okay, no, bro.
Can we proceed further with Mohit's business idea?
Yes, in the meantime, I think the yours other earpiece has been connected. So we can hear you, but very lowly, right? What you can do is you can connect the audio or direct audio of your laptop.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, Mohit, you can proceed further with your business idea
Okay,
because
in
we
the
are running
meantime,
lot.
I would like to introduce my project first. My project's name is Energis. So I have given this project name Energis because of the project's main theme is energy, right? Renewable resources like EV. It can be solar panels for commercial residential complexes. It can be EV charging batteries, which can be used for in the cars, right, or in their residential homes locally, right? So what it is focuses on is it is an entrepreneur my entrepreneurship journey in renewable energy. This is I will be going to discuss in this intro, right? And what are the business ventures sections and rationals, the company description, right? For my company, I would like to say that provides a clean energy solutions through solar panel or solar power, aims to pioneer innovative energy systems, emphasizes sustainability, efficiency, and affordability. Because affordability is the major issue, because government has initiated lots of programs to support the locals, because it is the solar panels are so costly, and the maintenance cost is so high. So government has to come into it to give rebate to the people, right? So more people can be inspired to get to transfer the electricity local as homes electricity on the renewable resources like EV, right? So next is focuses on the research and development, because research is really one thing which needs to be progressive and so supported by the agile methodology. If we found something more renewable, so we have to apply those methods as well. The economics concept which I have applied on it is like first method is the cost saving through volume efficiency and bargaining power, right? And second is utilization of supply and demand principles. So the principles that we have learned by our professor, respected professor Dr. Kanika, that she has taught us beautifully about the basic concepts like elasticity of demand, the shift of demand from left to right and right to left and vice versa, and the break-even points, the equilibrium, right? So all these are concepts has been applied on a very deep research. Apart from that, we have applied the price elasticity and demand considerations, strategic focus on opportunity cost, trade-offs, and the margin analysis, right? There are the supporting growth like government initiatives and incentives and grants, research and development funding, infrastructure development is there, and education and training programs are there, right? So government is also hiring people to introduce more opportunities in this area. Apart from it, uh, there are financial projections are given in my project, which are projected performance analysis, right? Initial capital requirement for my business is $5 million. It is assumption, but it is not based on like totally on the assumption, but there are some feasibility study which were done by me, right? Apart from that, the sales projection of $10 million by year 3 with 20% growth thereafter, targeting a net profit margin of 15% by the 5th year. Apart from that, there are the benefits which will eventually help the economy of the country and the government support, right? First is the reduction of greenhouse gas emissions. Like today we are using gasoline for our cars, like Dhrubil has told us about the EV cars and the future of the EV industry, right? So in coming future my business will help people to move on the solar or renewable energy, right? So on the in their residence, they are going to use the solar panels, and it can be a flat panels or it can be a PV panels, right? Apart from it, on the commercials or commercial buildings or on the flat areas like desert areas or the grounded areas or on the rooftops of the buildings, we can use those PV panels. Apart from that, it is going to reduce the gas like greenhouse gas emissions. Apart from that, creation of employment opportunities when there is a EV plants are there, so there would be more people requirement, more labor is required for that. So it can create a opportunity for the people who want to employ in this area. Apart from that, insertion of a local economies of scale, government support through incentives, funding, infrastructure, and education. So these are the total benefits which are going to be help them. In conclusion, to conclude my uh, this project and as an entrepreneur, I would like to mention that the feasibility of launching a business supporting both economy and environment. So they are the two main factors. First is the economy, of course, right? Apart from that, it would be really helpful for our environment as well, because the place where we are living, so it is our moral responsibility to secure our planet by the emissions which we are providing today by like we are traveling on taxis, on cars, or via train. So all of these are on the you know gases and diesels, which is really
uh,
harmful for our environment. Apart from
yeah,
that, apart from that, there are like financial profitability and long-term growth prospects. And
yeah,
last but
Mohit.
not least point, it's a call of government support to create a greener future through entrepreneurship in renewable energy. So by that, I'm done with my project. If any of my team member has question, I would like to answer them.
Uh,
Yes, you are not
you
audible,
have a
bro.
good idea, and I think I don't have any objection and any doubt.
Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Yes, brother, you are
No,
not
bro, we
audible.
cannot
Request
hear
you
you.
to reconnect.
Bro, where did he
Yeah,
lost?
Guys, I think we need to stop the recording here, and we will start recording your part, and we can merge it in this.
yeah,
Wait,
yes,
Okay, we will
yeah.
try once because yours is here again. Let's see if we will be able to speak.
Hello guys, am I audible? Hello.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, now
yes,
audible,
you're
yes,
bro.
audible,
yes,
Yash.
Yeah,
yes.
you can proceed further
Yeah.
with your plan,
So, so,
bro.
so, so before wasting any time, I have planning to start a coffee venture because here in the Canada, people just love to drink the coffee, and no matter what the situation of the economy is, people will go out and look for the nearest coffee shop for for start their day. So this is the small good business to start in Canada, because here in Canada, I don't think so any of the coffee makers who are making lows. So before starting, I have think out some points, and let me. Okay, so the first of all, with the start of the demand and the supply, here in my business, the demand shows how many cups of the coffee peoples are ready to buy at the which price level, because people will not willing to pay more than equilibrium means more than the average price. For the example, if the price of coffee in the local market is beyond the budget of the consumer, the demand will be low, leading to the excessive supply in the market. So I need to be precise with the defining price of the coffee. And when we move ahead, it's come to the equilibrium point. What is my equilibrium point? Equilibrium is point something where your business is no, not equilibrium, break even point. What is the break even point? In the break even point, your business is not making any profit or losing any money. So it is the break even, it is the, what we
Equilibrium.
say, break even point of the business. Okay, and throughout the business, what how can my business help the economy to be developed? So first of all, if you start the any business, first thing you will gonna need to do, you gonna provide the job. Like if I'm start the coffee business, I will need the background or backend team, which can be a waiter, a manager, and also security guard. So in I am creating a job in our economics, so I think which can help to improve the economics. Second thing is local resourcing. Since I am starting a coffee shop, I cannot go move around and demand for the raw material. I will definitely get those material within the local area from my sourcing. Like if someone is selling coffee, means coffee beans within the area, I will try to buy from them. And since I am sourcing local coffee shops, reducing carbon footprints by cutting the associated cost of transportation. So by getting all the material within the range of the area, I am also um, deducting the greenhouse effect. And another thing is tax revenue. I am generating tax revenue. Since I am the owner, I have to pay for my property tax and my business taxes, which help government to create more facility for the people as well. And not only that, apart from the debt, the people who will working here, they also need to pay their tax. So I think I can create more tax revenue for the government. And if we talk about, there can be more economical concept in which my business can really be helpful, like economical multiple effects, tourism and destination. People, if the other foreigner people come here, they usually prefer local shops for try their local taste. So I think I can generate even foreign currency as well for the country. And another thing is the social and cultural contribution. The social and cultural characteristics of communities are not just impacted but are built by the coffee shops, I think so. And another is the entrepreneurial economic system. And by adding this, not only this, but I think by implementing all these three, government will also need to help me. So how the government can help me by for the supporting of the smaller business, government can help by giving some subsidies, I think, for the smaller business to start up, to cover their their starting communication. And if I move ahead, so what from this startup business, what the economical concept I can understand is, at the micro level, I do not to know demand and supply, break even point, inventory management, and financial projection. And if I talk about the macroeconomic conclusion, then I can get to know about job creation, tax revenue generation, economic multiple effects, and tourism and destination appeal, and entrepreneurial. So these are the concept which I get to know from this business as the micro level and macro level.
That's nice. Yes, it was
Yeah,
really nice business, and you will definitely get succeeded. I
yeah.
appreciate
I
your
also
business.
Yeah,
like your idea that you will be use local products and people, and they
Yeah,
will also get
yeah.
job. I like it.
Okay,
Okay,
done,
so I think
guys.
we all
I
have
I
guess
good
would
we
like
ideas.
to
all are
thank
done.
everybody for
Yeah,
joining
thank you
here.
everyone for
I
joining.
believe
Yeah,
that
Thank you.
everybody's idea was great, and I wish
Okay.
all of you are very best, and you could apply the innovative, the deep learnings of economics in your businesses and
Thank you.
get into
Thank
the
you, Mohit.
success.
yeah. Thank you so
Yeah.
much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Have a nice day.
Have a
Okay.
good life.
Bye.
But